Hello everyone, hope you're doing great. Today we're going to do a question and answer, a Q&A, a question and answer, a Q for a question and an A for an answer. Hopefully I can answer your questions. We have here only five questions. So if you have a question and it's not one of these five, let me know down here in the comment section or send me an email or something. It is hot in California. Don't forget to subscribe. We're having a heat wave. Maybe I'll film a little bit of the heat wave. You know, you can film the rain coming down. It's hard to film the heat. I'll definitely have to start watering the lawn. I haven't watered the plants in a long time because we've had all that rain. I water every now and then, you know, but before I'd have to water. I used to water every other night to keep everything nice and green and alive. But with all that rain, it looks like maybe it rained last night. I got this morning, there's a lot of water. Well, not a lot of water, but it looked like there was residual water out there, out here today, this morning. I don't know. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. One question I want to ask you is why this thing is all yucky. I don't know. It's gonna wait 3 days, so tomorrow's Monday. So if it's still there on Tuesday, I guess I need to go back to the doctor. We will be doing another taste test for Tuesday. A taste test Tuesday will be done as well, and it'll be out on Tuesday. I don't know what time this will be out. This will be out tomorrow. Whew. One thing about this weather, it makes me sleepy. Good rain coming down, and that sound, and the rain hitting the roof and the windows. That makes you want to sleep. This makes you feel like you have to sleep. You know. So here's a question and answer we're gonna do. It's only a 5-question question and answer. I forgot I was gonna do this one. I make a little list of like some of the things I think of. Oh, I should do that, and I put it on my list so I know where to find it. Roll-ups is on there, so you can tell how long ago I did that one about the roast beef roll-ups. If you go back that way, you can see that video. That's on the video about me making low-carb items. You can see that there. Hope you're all having a great week. And today is Sunday, and this will be out tomorrow, Monday. Do have a couple of things working next week. It looks like one of the problems with some of the filming we do when it can be called for weather. If it rains and it's supposed to be a hot sunny day at the beach and it's pouring down rain, sometimes they'll cancel that or push it. You know, we're gonna film it on Monday and then we end up filming it Thursday. But sometimes when it's really hot, or you're having a heat wave, they can't get fire departments. There has to be either a fire department, like a lot of times there has to be a fire truck there. If you're filming in the hills, if you're filming up in the hills, which it will be in the hillside, they'll be filmed there. They will have either a fire truck there or a fire department that can handle anything that might occur in that area. The increased population, as soon as they have to cancel, but they can't get all the vehicles. They don't want a lot of vehicles up in the foothills, and this was to be filmed in the foothills above Azusa or Glendora, and both they're side by side, north of there in the hills, real pretty area. But they're saying that sometimes that has happened to me before. One time we were filming above Eaton Canyon. Eaton Canyon is in Pasadena, in the northern area in the hills of Pasadena, and we had to cancel it once, and then once we had to cancel in Sierra Madre, same thing, because they didn't want all the vehicles up there in case it was a fire. A lot of times if we have a fire out here in this area, people will go up there and they park their cars and block fire trucks. Okay, here we go. I see that my next thing I'm going to do for taste test is under Tuesday. Don't look. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. First question. Now remember, again, on some of these Q&A questions, I don't know, are they asking me a question for themselves? Like, hey, do you think I should do this? Or, hey, David, do you do this? Or is this a generic you don't want to do that. You don't mean that person is you. You mean everybody doesn't want to do that. You know what I mean? We as a people don't want to do this activity or whatever. So anyway, okay, first question. Doctor, ask about medicines. I think I know what she means with this. A lot of times you'll see, I've covered this a little bit probably. You'll see, ask your doctor about Ozempic. Ask your doctor about getting this Colonade, whatever, the Cologuard or whatever. Ask your doctor about this. Do I do that? not. I can't say no, and really I can't say yes. I don't usually ask them, "Hey doctor, I saw a commercial and it said I should ask you to put me on this medication." That's basically what they're saying. These pharmacy companies are saying. I would maybe ask them, "Have you heard about this medicine, this procedure, this whatever? Do you think it would be beneficial for me to perhaps go on that to add to my thing we're doing now, my regimen, is it, or to change something up, or do you think we're right on the right course?" I will ask. So that might be what she was asking. I do remember the lady who was asking these questions. I think she asked me 2 of these questions. Almost the first 3 are all about doctors. Okay, doctors' second opinion. Do I ever ask for doctors about second opinion? I think she was asked about that as herself as well. Yes. When I was in the hospital, when I had the toe issue originally, they wanted to cut off my toe, or what they're gonna do is like if this is the toe that had it, the problem, they would cut the toe and then like around, like the toe, and then cut back like that too to get rid of it. And like I said in all these videos, the VA, thank you for the work you do. Thank you those of you who pay your taxes to help me be able to use the VA. Don't forget to subscribe. And I understand what they're saying. You got infection here, no infection here. So if we cut here, no infection. Makes sense. So I did ask the second opinion of that. It wasn't too popular with those who were under their opinion, let's cut it off. Those that were they ended up helping me get it medically treated. They call it medical. This is surgical and medical. You think you're the doctor's all medical, but there's one side of the house that's surgical and one side of the house is medical. At least that's the way it is in the VA. Now, if I was not a veteran, would I have the luxury of asking for a second opinion? No. In this whole situation, I would just have to cut off because it'd be a lot cheaper to cut off my toe, toss it, than it would be for me to try to save it. It's just 1 toe out of 10. Whew, thank God it's got 10. So, for me to ask the same opinion, yes, I'm allowed to ask second opinions. Do I? That was probably the only situation in which I did. I've had other doctors come and talk to me about things, and they have an opinion, and then they have another doctor come in, and they have an opinion, and the 2 of them will discuss something. So, should we ask second opinions? Probably. If you have a question, yeah, you probably should ask for a second opinion. And I would be upfront with my doctor, say, doctor, I like you, I think you're great, but I think I'm okay. Is it possible to get a second opinion? Make sure that there's not another option for what's going on, and that might be what's going on. The third question she's asking, do I disagree with my doctor? Probably no. I don't think I do. Is it okay to disagree with the doctor? Sure, of course, it's your body. You're the boss of you. So I'll ask them sometimes why. Like, hey, do you want to put you on this medication? Why? What does that medication do? What are the side effects? How does it work with this? I ask a lot of questions. Like I said, I have a big pain in the tuchus, the tushy, the tuchus, whatever. But I do that. I do ask those questions. Not disagreeing so much as asking for clarification, I guess would be more. Sometimes I didn't want to use insulin when I first started using insulin. Now I know they're right, and if I need to use insulin now where my numbers are, where my diabetes is so bad, I need to do it now. Hopefully I can do better and not use it in the future, and that's exactly what the process has been. I used a lot of insulin at first. I didn't use that. I use insulin, then more insulin, and every time I think I need better, more insulin. I was using a lot of insulin, and so yeah, I guess that'd be more. I don't really. Maybe I question the authority, or question not really question the authority of the doctor. Question maybe the decision, or please explain to me. It would be more of a disagreement. Would be a seeking more knowledge. Okay, the fourth one, which is not really a doctor question, is did I take health and fitness classes? I've been asked a lot. A lot of people say, Dave, you know so much about this stuff. How do you know so much about this stuff? I hope they're not just, boop, 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 or patronizing me. Is that the term? But I think they're being honest, because a lot of people have done some of the stuff I've done, like the neuropathy cure. Go back to see number 4. If you have neuropathy pain in your feet or your hands, or where else do you get neuropathy? I don't even know. See, I don't know. So hands and feet, mostly it's feet and toes, the whole foot, toes. Sometimes it's the legs as well. But usually it's the feet and the hands. So did I take health classes? No. Health and fitness classes. She was like, did I go to college and study this? No, not really. We have to take a health class in college. as a prerequisite to whatever, or as a general ed requirement. But no, I did not. I did not. I just want to know what works in my body, and sometimes it makes sense. If I have a B vitamin deficiency and it's causing me neuropathy, what if I do this and I adjust it in? I'm not a chemist. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not a podiatrist. I'm not a whatever was a neurologist, the one that worked with the nerves. I can't remember what they called me. There's a doctor for everything. There's doctors for diabetes, but no, I just kind of learned it on my own. It's hard, and a lot of it I learned, like I said before, I learned it by making mistakes. People say, "Oh, it's trial and error kind of thing." It's usually, boom, I fell on my ass, and then I fell on my buttocks. I'll fall on my buttocks, but it didn't work, so I got to try something else, and that happens. You try one way, it doesn't work. You got to try another way, and so it is trial and error, but a lot of failing. A lot of failing, and you got to be ready for that. If you try something new, you may fail, and just try something newer, I guess. Last question. This is number 5. Avoid oversleeping and avoiding it. Like I said, right now, I got plenty of sleep when I feel sleepy. Now I had this thing in my mouth, and that caused me to have difficulty falling asleep. Maybe the concern of what is that thing? How did I get this bump? How did I get this little bump right here? And this thing, I don't know. When I had the abscess on my leg, I put a Band-Aid on top of it, and it was growing up to where the Band-Aid was, or the plastic adhesive bandage, where they call it. It caused pressure, and it caused so my dog will bark. And so I will have some nights in which I don't get enough sleep. But if I do get enough sleep, and I'm constantly, right now I'm yawning, I think it's hot out here. I think this is 97. I'm definitely in the shade, but I try to avoid oversleeping. I do use coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. A lot of you don't drink coffee, so if you don't drink coffee during the day and you don't get enough sleep at night, you're probably going to need to sleep more. Sometimes I think what happens is we'll sleep, let's say you stayed up later than you thought. This happens to me. A lot of times it happens in acting. You put in for a role, you don't get the role. It's for Monday. It's Sunday night. And you say, I'll stay up a couple more hours. And they call you and say, can you be on set at 6 a.m.? So now your plan of 8.5, 9 hours of sleep just got cut to 4.5. And the answer is yes. Oh, yes, I'd gladly. Or, oh, I'd love to do that. And you're going to be sleepy. And then the next day, or when you get home from the set, you know what time it is, you take a nap or go to sleep for the night. So I think that's one of the things that happens is if you have a scheduled sleep pattern, and you drink maybe a couple cups of coffee today, you're still find yourself having to take a nap or fall asleep, that may be something to look into. But I try to avoid oversleeping. I do take naps. Sometimes you're never supposed to take a nap. They always say, don't take a nap, don't take a nap. But if you have a bad night's sleep and they say, don't take a nap, because then tomorrow you're going to have a bad night's sleep on, let's say, Saturday, and tonight, Sunday. Oh, I didn't get any sleep. Better not take a nap tonight. I want to make sure I'm really, really sleepy on Sunday. For me, I'll be really, really sleepy on Sunday, so I could take a nap if I wanted to. Anyway, everybody take care. Have a great week. Start a new week. I'll let you know what happened. This Tiger Lily is ahead. Tiger Lily, the bearded dragon. If you go back that way, you'll see. By tomorrow, by the time this video comes out, I'll know, did she win. She's ahead right now. The voting ends at 11 p.m. tonight. Sunday night, and I'll put in the comment section here, she won. I'll probably make a little short as well. Hey, Tiger Lily won. If I'm still awake, well, it depends on when they notify me. Sometimes they don't notify you on some of these contests for a couple of days, and I'm not sure. I can ask Emily when it says it will be notified. Some they never notify, so we don't know if anybody won. We never see. Maybe they just didn't pick a winner. I don't know. But anyway, have a great day, night, week, whatever it is. Day. Have a great day, a great night, a great afternoon, whatever it is. Here it is probably about 3 p.m. Maybe a little after 3 p.m. I don't know. It's sometime. Okay, take care.